He was born in a hospital outside Barcelona. But raised in the streets of a neighborhood most footballers never come from. Scouts said he was too small, too skinny, too young to trust with the ball. 3 years later, he was a European champion, and he still hadn't turned 18. Lamine Yamal Nasraoui Ebana grew up in Rocafonda, a working-class corner of Mataró just outside Barcelona. His father's family came from Morocco, his mother's from Equatorial Guinea. Football wasn't a luxury in that house. It was survival joy. And the only language everyone in the neighborhood spoke fluently. By the time he was scouted for Barcelona's academy, he was already being compared to the man who once wore the same number 10. He didn't just have talent. He had that same eerie stillness. The same instinct for making his defenders look foolish in the smallest of spaces. April 2023. He becomes the youngest player to ever appear for Barcelona's first team. A record that had stood through generations of the club's history. He was still doing his homework between training sessions. September 2023. He debuts for the Spanish national team at 16 years and 57 days old. Before the final whistle, he's already found the net. The youngest goalscorer in the country's history. It wasn't a fluke, it was a preview. At the European Championship, still 16 years old, he tore through defenses that had faced down some of the best attackers in the world. Spain lifted the trophy. He was named the tournament's best young player. A title that felt almost too small for what he'd actually done. Ahead of a new season, Barcelona made a decision that spoke louder than any press release could. They handed him the number 10. The shirt once worn by the greatest player the club had ever produced. It wasn't just a squad number. It was a statement of what they believed he could become. He became the youngest player ever nominated for the Ballon d'Or. A year later, he finished as runner-up. A result that would have been unthinkable for a teenager in any other era of the sport. In the spring of 2026, a hamstring injury cut his club season short. for a player whose game depends on explosive bursts of speed. It was a cruel piece of timing, with the World Cup only months away. He made it back, not fully rested. Not entirely proven at this level yet, but back. And on the biggest stage in football, in a Spain shirt at his first World Cup. He did what he'd always done, made the impossible look inevitable. He is still a teenager. Still, by most measures, just getting started. But the neighborhood that raised him, the academy that shaped him, and the shirt that now carries his name have already written him into the story of the game. Not as a promise anymore, but as a certainty. That's the rise of Lamine Yamal. From the streets of Rocafonda to the biggest stages the sport has to offer. If you enjoyed this one, you know what to do. Until next time, take care.